Oh my goodness. All right. I think we may have it. Oh my goodness, guys. Okay. All right. I'm just gonna put a little post up here to remind everybody I did make it on. What a nightmare. I hate those little things. And it wouldn't let me sign out. It wouldn't let me sign. It looked like I was live. I wasn't sure. Yeah. So I had to shut it down, do a whole update. And yeah. So here we are. 22 minutes late. I apologize. I apologize. I apologize. But everything looked like it was going good. And it just pooped out on me. So, hey, LaDonna. How are you? I'm flustered. Now I'm flustered. So hopefully we'll get this. We'll do a good job tonight because now I'm all batty. Okay. So anyway, tonight we're going to use this big luscious bush. I found this bush at the Hobby Lobby. I bought 2 of them because I might use a few. I'm not using all these flowers out of 2 bushes, but I do like them. So I bought 2 bushes so that I can put a few back and save what I don't use. Okay, so we're going to use this one. I still have to put the item numbers in there. I didn't have time when I got home from work. It's been a day. But the number on this is the Hobby Lobby. It's 584516 on that one. Okay, so we're probably going to use a few more out of this bush. We are going to use this bush. This is another Hobby Lobby. I thought it would be really pretty mixed in with these colors and go with our carriage and whatnot. And then we are going to do this one's 322479. I got 3 of these. I don't think I'll need all the flowers off that either, so I'll say what I don't use. And then we're going to add some of this purple in here to match some of the purple in our napkin and whatnot that we used here to Mod Podge that. So we're going to go with 1212240 with the number on this one. It is another Hobby Lobby. Okay, and then last but not least, we're going to add this greenery because it's a nice filler. I love this one. It comes from the Hobby Lobby. Again, it really is crappy that they're not 50% off anymore. It makes me mad. I like it because it spreads out. You can cut it apart in smaller pieces. So it makes a really nice, great filler for things. Okay, and the number on that one is 1391978. Okay, so let's get going. I think what we're going to do is make a bow first. I'm not sure if I'm going to keep the bow on here. I do want to try it. Okay. Because I don't have the number on the carriage, y'all, because that was a gift from a friend that was destashing a year or 2 ago. And it originally came, guys, it came like a rust color. Hey, Trace, with Home Sweet Home or something on it. I sanded that off. And then I spray painted in an off-white color. And then I decoupaged napkins on here. As you can see, put little dots in between the squares. And then I painted all this. Oh my God, that was painstaking. Because I had started it and said, no, I'm going to go buy paint and brush it with a small brush. Well, I couldn't find the gold to match. So I just, with a pen, painted this whole thing. Oh well, anyway. Hey Trace, I just said hi to you. And Linda, hey girl, hope you're feeling better. Hope all your injuries are healing. Okay, so I got that, guys. And sorry if I'm flustered. This camera just made me so mad. I couldn't get live. I was about ready to go old school on my phone. I did find this cool little mini parasol, little bumbershoot here. Okay, isn't that cute? And it's the perfect size for a project. Okay, if you can see how cute this is. Oh, parasol. But I think it's a perfect size for our carriage and stuff. Okay, so we'll stick that in there here in a few minutes. But let's get a bow on here real quick And then we'll get going on these florals. Again, I apologize, I'm late. Everything was set and ready to go, and my camera kind of pooed out on me. I don't have anywhere to set this. It's not gonna burn anything, so I'm gonna set it over here. That scared me to death. Sorry, guys.
I'm having trouble connecting to the internet.
Well,
Take a look at the help section in your Alexa app.
Sorry, guys. I'm just having all kinds of issues, technical issues with the Alexa. Oh my goodness, everything. All right, so we got those. I showed you those. Let's get going on a bow. Maybe I'll calm me down. Hi, Vader. How are you? Welcome. These are all on colors because if I don't know if you can see, let me zoom in here, okay, on these colors in here. I don't know if you can see them real well, but if you look closely, there is kind of all these colors are in this neck and in the stripes, the brush strokes and everything. All of the colors in these flowers are in there. So that's why I think it's going to look really sweet with those flowers. And then adding in all these fun colors right here. Okay. So, I ate too much Chinese. So bloated. Alright, so we're going to start with this one. We're not going to use a 4-inch, obviously, on this. Even though I had a perfect one that kind of looks like the checks. Would have done really cool with that. But this is the Fair Silk ribbon. It's a 2-inch. I'm going to leave that folded because we're just going to probably leave it that way. Okay, it's got that nice back. It's got all the color. Oh, sorry, guys. Sorry about that. It's got all these colors. Hey, Kathy. Again, and the flowers and everything. That's going to match our design. I just knocked one of them in the garbage can there. Okay, so I'm just going to go with a short tail. We just want it because we're going to probably put it up right up in here. I'm going to go with a little bit shorter tail. Okay. And I'm going to go with a little bit shorter loop. I think we're only going to do about maybe a 4.5-inch loop on this one. Yeah, about 4.5. Okay. We just want to add a little bit of color. And I don't know if I'm going to keep this bow on here, to be honest with you guys. But I'm going to put it on here. Okay. That looks more like 5. There we go. Close enough. And I think we're bringing that one down. We're just going to bring this one up short. Okay. Bring that one up short. This one will leave kind of down there. Actually, I don't think I am going to fold that. I think I am going to trim that. Oh. I think these are my good scissors. I found 3 pairs of scissors. I got 3 pairs of scissors over here. Okay, then we're going to go in with this. We're going to keep it. Let's add this. Let's see. We just want the stripe and some of the green and keep it simple. Let's try that. Let's try that. We'll keep it simple. Simple bow. This is a go-to ribbon of mine right here. It's the Sam's ribbon. It pretty much goes with anything and everything. Hey, Gilda, how are you? How are you? Okay, so we'll just put that one up there. We're only going to do one loop. Okay. And then we'll go back in with this one. This is another Fair Silk I love. It's one of my go-tos. Okay. And I think we'll just do another short. I just want to do a loop. No, let's do a shorter loop. Okay. A little bit shorter. And then we will do probably, we'll put a little bit of greenery or something in there. Okay. So like I said, it's just a simple bow to go in there. Okay. But again, it'll still bring out all of our colors that we're going to put in this, and then bring out all of our colors in our carriage. Okay, so let's bring this around town. We'll probably make a pick out of our, let's just kind of get that where we want it real quick before we tighten that too tight. Twist that up there. Okay. Okay, now we can pull that nice and tight like a twig. If I had the hand strength to do that, I could. Okay, there we go. So here's our simple, cute little bow that we will put on, like right here. Actually, I should have just tied it to that right there. Let's see if we can get a, pipe cleaner. Not a pipe cleaner. Another zip tie. Through here. And we'll just attach it to the arm there. Let's see if I can get that through there. This stuff's so thick. Bet you I won't be able to tap on it. Yeah. Let's press it down. Now there's a will, there's a way. Let's go this way. Should have thought about that, huh? My hands are so sore. Always. Anymore? Oh, shit, ribbon's thick. There we go. We got her. We got her. We jacked her bow up. Oh, we got her. That's okay. We'll fluff it up and stick it back on there. Alright, we got that. So we'll just add this right around our arm right here. Okay. Get that on my face. I don't know if it's going to work or not, though. I think it's going to fall if I do that. It is going to fall if I do that. So we may just end up making a pick for that. That's probably what we'll do. So to make a pick, since I cut that off, what we're going to do, we're just going to wrap another one around here and then cut that one off. It's called a do-over. I feel like I've had a bunch of those tonight. Alright, so let's cut this one off. Okay. It's never fail until you quit, guys. Okay. So I think we'll do this. Possibly make a pick with that and stick it in here. Or we can also, let me show you another way. Sometimes this is a better way. Is to save, if you save your little long stems that you cut off your florals, when you cut them down, you can stick it through there. And you can also make, I didn't bend it in a very good spot. You can also make a pick that way. Gotta bend that up there. Okay. So now we've kind of got a pick just like this that you can glue in there, and then see, you've got it just going right in here like such. I don't know if that'll be long enough, but it's not quite where I want it to go anyway. So I'm going to pull this tight. Once again, holy crap, how long will the bow take to make this even? Go screwed it up. Being all flustered for not being able to get on here tonight, guys. Boy, it's making me angry. Hopefully I wasn't live somewhere else and it was recording, because I said a couple choice words. Getting somehow. Oh, goodness gracious, y'all. It's always something. Alright, so I'm going to get some glue on here. Try to stick my bow in there. Just stuck my fingernails in there, but that's alright. Not to get them. I've got to get those taken care of tomorrow. Otherwise, oh, they're getting cut off anyway. I can't take them anymore. Okay, so see, we made that pick. And we're just going to stick this right down in there. Okay. Let's see if we got that started. And now we can build our florals kind of up and going around here. Okay, so isn't that cute already? And then we've got our parasol, again, that we're going to stick in here at the end. I found this really cute. I'm not going to glue the parasol in, simply because, you know what? I might paint the stick here gold to match our project and everything. So let's get going on the florals. It shouldn't take too long. This is a very simple project. I always say that, and then I have issues or something. And again, if you just joined, we're using all this fun stuff, all these colors that are in our decoupage napkin, our Mackenzie Child's napkin, because they'll all match. Okay, and we're using all of these fun colors, and a little bit of purple is going to go in here as well. Okay, so let's get going here. I'm going to move all my daggone tools. Got a big pile of tools going on today. 3 pair of scissors over here. Cutters, bread knife. I got the whole shebang. And I will put the list up. I don't think I'll need to pick that. Let's just glue this one. Let's step on. We're just going to glue this one in. Now this greenery right here I like, because you can cut it down. Hey Sean, how are you? Hey Lillian. You can cut it down in smaller pieces, or we're going to do like I'm doing tonight. We're going to put it in one piece as a filler. Okay. And we're going to go right in the center, right about an inch in there. And we're just going to go all the way down till the leaves kind of touch. Okay, and that's what's going to make this kind of a simple type filler. Okay. And it's going to give us a lot of coverage around the back end of this. Okay. See how that kind of, and we'll just kind of spread those apart. Okay, so now we got some coverage going on here. Okay, that quick. Now we're going to take another one. We're probably going to do the same thing. Spread those out just like this. Okay, get some glue. Okay, and we're going to come right back in here to the front now. We'll try to longer, put on longer. Let's see. Yeah, we're going to go in just like this. Okay. And again, we're just one of my things up there. We could leave it off, but I'm not going to. I want this to fill and mix in with our branches that are going to be coming throughout our design. Okay, get that back on there. Let's see. Get that back on there. There we go. Okay, so now we got all this coverage starting. Okay, and then I had some more. We'll probably use. This is where I'm going to probably start to cut these down a little bit, because I don't think we need a whole nother full one. So I'm going to cut this down and pick, I wish this one split, but it doesn't. Maybe it does. Nope. It don't. It don't. So we're just going to cut it off and pick a few of these. Okay. going for these longer ones. A little bit longer ones in the center here. See how those are a little bit longer? Because we want these right here. I want that one. So I want all of these right here. Okay. And that should give our base enough color or cover until, you know, you go back, and a lot of times you'll have to just add a little bit of moss, which is okay. But the less, you know, the less moss you have to add, the better. And if you have a nice cover like this, it's less you'll have to go back in and add. Oh, let the fun begin with our pick machine. There we go. So we're going to pick this one. Okay, that way it gives us a little bit longer stem to glue in here. Stick one in here. I'm going to make sure these leaves are going the correct way. Okay, so see how we stuck one right in the center there. And we'll take another. And then we'll start building our skeleton. Wow, went twice for me there, y'all. Can you believe it? Oh my goodness. I'll stick this one right in here. Okay, so see how we got this all filling out around the top, and we got that nice filler and everything. Sorry if I missed anybody's comments or just saying hi to anyone. I am going to use, we can always go back and fill this in if we feel like we need to, which I think I am going to use. Let's use the rest of these, guys. We got them. Well, let's use them. Right? Otherwise, we're just going to sit here on my table. So we'll just pick that real quick. Move that one. Stick this one over in here since that's kind of our front. Okay. And we'll stick one in the back. Maybe. Oh, trying to stick another pick out here. I swear this is a brand new pick machine I've had. And I'm pretty sure it's user error. We just had a good old time together. Not. It's always so mean to me. Okay. We'll stick one down in here. Okay. So we can always go back and turn our leaves the correct way. Steam them. I think we're going to put this one last one in the front. I see a little bare spot, and I want to keep that front kind of filled. That's going to be our focal point. Wow, I've gotten 3 for 3 that, or 3 or 4 for, I don't know, 4 for 4, however many I've done. How many I've done. There we go. That's good. Okay. Got that going on. We got our bow. Now we get to the fun stuff. We get to put our florals in here, okay? I am going to go ahead and stick the parasol in now. Okay? Like I said, I'm not going to glue it in because I think I'm going to paint this gold. The stem gold. Okay? Still got one more piece we can stick in here later if we feel like we need it also. Okay? So let's get down to these fun flowers. And then we'll be done. We might actually even almost get done on time, or close to it, since I was trying to get on here. Oh my goodness. We got 2 more pieces we'll fill in later. I left the leaves on here just in case, because I didn't know how long I was going to cut these. And again, we're using all these fun, crazy colors. The brand. Hey, Cease. I don't, yeah, I know I made it, Dawn. I don't know. Are you letting it rise and everything? I had crap and gap disasters this last time like no other. It was, I blew out two of my wood box pots. I got a little carried away. Alright, so we're going to start with this pink. And like I said, I am going to probably pull some of this other bush in. Because what was weird about this is you got all these colors in one bush. So it's a variety. And that's why I thought I really liked it. But we might just pull some in from the other ones and save another, and save what we don't use for another design. Okay, so I'm going to start back here in this back part here, okay, with one of our roses. Okay, here we go. Oh, that's going to be so pretty, guys. Look how pretty this is going to be. And then I think I am going to pull off, I think I'm going to use a couple off of this. So I'm going to cut that open. And this is a fun one. This is that pop it, where all these things are kind of like snapped together. This bush is so funny. It just like pops and snaps together. It's crazy. So I'll leave that back there. I think, did I take that leaf? I think I took the leaf off that one. I'm taking all the leaves off these guys. And I'll save those. It's got a nice old spike right there. It's so weird how they got all these little holes, and they just kind of like snap together. It's so funny. You just kind of pull them right apart. It's crazy. So, and these are really thick, but you can still pick them. They're really thick, but you still can't pick. Well, okay, those are the first one down. And here we go, this way. I wonder if I got this thing loaded right or something. Who knows? Okay. Doesn't have to go all the way around. Your stem just kind of has to carve down into it. So we got this one down here. I think I'm going to put this one down out the front. Right by our front little thing. I think I'm going to go about the same height. Okay. So we're just kind of building the skeleton here going on. And then this one, let's see. I wonder if I should leave those kind of together, but I think they're going to be too long. I think they'll be too long. So we're going to separate this one. We're going to cut that down. And we're going to cut this one down. Again. Ow, my hands. That one. Stick that over there. We're going to use this orange. Don't know if I'm going to use this one. And I'm not sure about the red. I think I might use the red, but it doesn't have, the rest of these florals don't really have red. So I think I'm going to save that red for another project. Okay. So let's just pick some of these. Pick these leaves off, at least the bottom ones. Let's cut this one down. Okay. Cut this one down. The fun thing about this, there's really not a whole lot of rhyme or reason for placing, because we're going to make multiple colors in here and everything. I use Dawn, what is it we use? It's Walmart. It's Walmart's. I thought it's crap, whatever it's called. I can't say it. Don't ask me. Alright, so we're going to take these purples and go off to the side. Okay, let's see if I need to pick. I think I'm going to pick it anyway, because it's kind of a short stem. And I want to go a little bit deeper into my cracks. Lord. See what happens when I get flustered? I become a knucklehead. which I let go. Kind of am anyway. Look at these, guys. Look at these. They all have this, which way? Go this way. See the color in that? How it's kind of, it's got a little bit of pink and stuff. It's just, the florals are just really super cool. Let me get back down there where you can see. Okay, that's a really, really cool bush, and I think this would be great for fall too. It's not a fall bush, flower bush, but I think it would be pretty cool for fall. Mixing all these different colors in there like that, I think it would be super cool. Okay, so this one I think we're just going to go down a little bit lower. Let's go a little bit deeper with that one. Okay. And then we're going to do the same thing to this other side, okay? I said it's not looking like a whole lot right now because we're just doing, get that one quite where I wanted it, that's all right. We're just kind of building our skeleton, okay? Oh, goodness. Yeah, that's good enough. Okay, so we'll stick this one over on this side. Get the leaves out the way. And we're just kind of matching the other side. These two we're going to have a little bit of rhyme or reason. Okay, we're kind of matching these two. Goodness. Okay, I think those are fairly even. I'll get it in there just a little more. Oh, goodness. Oh. I put some glue in there now. Just jack that up. That's all right. It'll be fine. Back up a little bit. There we go. All right, so we've got one more we're going to stick in the top. And I think on this one, what do we got? We got 2 of the whites, and then we got all of these. So I think I am going to pull in one more. I think we're going to use the off-white. And I think we're going to go off-center here with those, kind of. Okay. And then I think what I want to do in the center, let's see which one I want to use. I think I want to use the green. I think possibly the 2 orange, maybe up in the top. So let's play. Let's see what happens. Or we could actually, did I just have 2 of these here? I swear. Oh, here it is. We could actually do these white or cream colored. Let's do that. They're longer, number 1. And I think they'll give us a little bit, I think they'll kind of break up some of this color. I don't know if I'll have to pick that. I don't know if I can get that. I'm going to pick it anyway, guys. Whoops. I'll stay in there. Yep. I am only down 2 tonight, guys. These are really thick, so it's hard to pick. Sorry, I'm a goober. At least that'll get us, that should get us in there. Or not. I might not be able to pick this one. Let's see. Let's do this. There. Cut some of them little nubbins off there. See, this is why I think I don't have this loaded right. Maybe my weight's, not in there correctly. It shoots them out too far and then they always move on me. That seems to where I have my head on it. That's where I seem to have my issues with this pick machine. And I watch other people use them and nobody has any issues at all. It just seems to be me. That's why I said it's probably that's probably user error if I'm the only one having any issues. Okay, so I think we're going to go in here with this one. Yeah, I'll see, my pick already came out. So we're not going to be able to pick this one. We're just going to be able to stick it down there a little bit further than about like that. And this one's still not staying where I want it to. I'm going to have to let that cool a little bit. Okay. Let that dry just a little bit. Probably had a little put a little piece of foam wedgie. We can give it a wedgie right here. There we go. And stick that right down in there. There we go. When all else fails, give it a wedgie. Just saying. Oh, Joan, is your right? Oh, goodness. Yeah, I've tried. I don't know. I'll take these the leaves off this one for now. I've tried the last one I tried, and I think it was the orange can. I thought it was Gibson crap, whatever it's called. I thought it was the but I got it at the Maynard, at the Menards, whatever you want to call it. Whoops. All right, so these two, like I said, we're going to put right in the top center. Okay, see if I can get that down in there. There we go. Pull that up just a hair. Whoop, there we go. Now, I'll have to wedgie that one too. That's because I pulled it back up. We'll just stick some glue down in there. I think it'll be alright. Okay. Get some of my glue strings off there. We'll just give that one a little wedgie too. There we go. Alright, all our florals in here, except for the orange. I do want to go in here off this top, both sides, and I think, what do we want? Do we want a green up here and an orange out to the side? I think so. Or do we want an orange, a green, and orange, green here. I'm so undecisive. Actually, I wanted to pick that one. Once we get this fun stuff in here, all our frill, it's really going to start looking so cool. It's really going to fill in all our gaps and kind of tie our colors together here. Part of my problem is this is not on a really solid table. Yeah. Alright, so this one we're going to stick right over in here. Okay. See how that's just kind of filling out here real nicely. And then yeah, we might use those as well. Oh, I have another green one, guys. Oh, right here. I can't see it. It's the same color as the leaves. That was stiff. I could use that as a pick. But it's really kind of flimsy. So we'll cut that off. This. Oh, goodness. Oh, you haven't tried the foam yet? see the whole comment. Yeah, you have to use it all. That's why I've got a, thanks Dawn for jumping in there and getting what I'm missing here. You do kind of have to use it all. Because, yeah, that, I don't care if they say they're reusable. Some of them do. They're not. That's why I've got this. I make a big foam bread patty. I got a bucket full of, if I don't have anything to spray, I just make a bunch of loaves of bread with it. And then I can come back and chop them off and use them as needed. I should do a class on that. Maybe I'll do a class on that. We can do it. Grab and get class. These I think I'm going to come out up in the center, but I am going to have to pick that because or it's going to be too short. Please, sweet baby Jesus, come on, pick, pick, pick. Don't be too thick. Ooh, I don't know about that. Need my big pliers is what I need. These little dinky doodads. Yeah, I don't know if that's gonna try to cut that down again. Let's get some of that plastic down. There we go. We got it all carved, shaved down there already. Yeah, I don't know what's wrong with this thing. Maybe I got my weight in backwards. I'll have to fiddle with it. Oh, we'll have to fiddle with it. Alright, these were going to come right. Where did I say I was going to? No, I was going to go in the top. Kind of with those. Right in there. Okay. I'm going to cut my hand off. There we go. Okay, now we're going to take this one, stick it right in here, that'll get our leaves. Okay. That one's going to go. There we go. And then these, I think I am going to use. I don't know if I want these. I don't want them there. I think I'm not going to use these, guys. We're going to hold on to those. Okay. We're going to go in with our color now. Okay. We're going to take this and spread this apart. We're almost done, guys. I'm sorry. Take these apart. I already picked a few before I went live. I must have seen some issues going on. Okay, spread your leaves apart. We're going to stick this one right down in here. See how that's adding that color down in through here? Add all that little color and whatnot right there. Okay, I'm going to take this one, add that one in the back. Okay. Spread those out a little bit. Okay, make sure you just spread those little doodads out. Okay. We're gonna put one in here. I think we'll only need just a couple off that other bush. Because we are gonna put one in the center. I wish I had something for the center. Okay, let's put those out like such. Those all curved out and around. You see how that's filling that up nicely with color and everything? See how that does that? Okay. Now we'll take another one. We'll take this one because we can take this, make the stem longer. We'll take the center one right here. Oh, darn it. Can't get that. I swear they should be, I can't stand these stickers sometimes that they put on these flowers. I get injured trying to take them off with sharp tools sometimes. Then they get stuck to your fingers and your nails. Just like my hot glue. Alright, so see how I said this right here? I might just use this on 2 bush, guys. I just got that idea. I'm going to cut it long. Okay? And I like this because it does have that extra little something something that I like. Okay? And you can pull these out and apart and spread this out. It's not just like a straight pick or whatnot. Okay, and you can shape it, and then it just gives it. We're gonna twist that one around. We don't want that going that way. Okay, but you can just kind of, it just kind of adds all that little extra stuff to your design. Okay, so we're gonna add that one right in the center. Okay. We'll go straight down in there. Okay, we'll spread those out. Okay. Need 2 of those. Oh no. Not just need 2 of those. Okay. I think I'm going to put one up here in this corner. Might as well use 2 bushes, guys. Okay. Might as well. Got them. Let's use them. Plus it's going to fill it. Add more color. These are fairly cheap from the Hobby Lobby. Of course, we're all upset about this 40% crap they got going on. That really makes me mad. Okay, got that all nice and spread out. All right, I'm going to pick that. Whoops. Oh. There we go. All right, so this one we're going to stick kind of right in here. Okay, just kind of right in there. And then this last one we're going to stick down in there. Still like a, yeah, we'll just, there you go. Wow, there we go. There we go. Let's pull some of this paper off. Is everybody liking this up for them? Oh, yeah, Sean. Yep. That's Dawn. Dawn's got 911 on standby all the time for me. I'm walking down the rest of her just waiting to happen. Okay, we'll spread that one out. I think that's good. We'll pick that. on that. And this one, I'm going to stick back behind this bow back in here. Okay. Just to give that some of that matching color. Okay. Alright. Now all we have left is some of our purple. Just trying to check in here. I might add one more to that center. Oh no, I'm going to hold off on that. And now all we have is some of this purple to add into here. And I'm going to spread that apart. Okay. And then I'm just going to sporadically add this in here in between all of our fun stuff as well. Okay. And that'll just give us another little element of color throughout our design. And it'll bring in that purple, all that purple and everything, and it'll help fill this up. Okay, I'm gonna use that one, tag on it, and I'm not messing with it right now. We'll do that one later. You love it? Oh, thank you, LaDonna. Oh, hey, what's Mike say? Hi, Susan. I missed you somehow. Thank you very much. What Mike says, it sounds like your hip machine needs a friction adjustment. I'm going to give it some friction. Mike, let's give me friction. Let's give me all friction. Call Syndicate Sales and they say you can ship it back to them. You know what, Mike? I really think there's nothing wrong with my pick machine. I think I've either got the weight in backwards. I've done something. I honestly think it's me. Heck, the first pack of picks I went to put in here, I went to take the I unwrapped. I dropped a whole pack right on the floor. Right on the floor. All over. And it's Berber carpet down here. That was not fun to try to get those picked up at all. Oh, look at that, guys. See how that adds that, all that greenness, or the purple adds that little pop of color and helps fill that in. But yeah, Mike, if I try that, I will do what you say. I'll call them and see if they'll, yeah, because I just have a feeling it's honestly me. Oh, goodness gracious, guys. All right, and we'll put one down in here as well. I'm going to spread that so that it kind of goes towards that center. Okay, around in there. Okay, got that one there. This one kind of over here. Just kind of separating those. I just messed them up trying to separate them. We'll put these down in here. Oh, I want that one up there. Ding dong. There we go. Okay, there's that. This one we got put up in there. Okay, and then I'm going to stick one kind of back in here, I think. And I think we're about done, guys. I think we're about done. I think it's going to be almost plenty of filler. I was about to rip those apart. Shoot, not paying attention. Whoops. Oh, thanks, Sean. Yeah, I'll try that too. Thanks, Trace. Yeah, I'm going to have to try that too. Oh, did you really? I'll have to do that, Trace, if if this does not, or, you know, just trying to unload it and load it again. See if I've got my weight in backward. Just, you know, just a simple little things that I can do. And then if not, I might have to give them a call. See if they can help a gal out. Oh, I really like this, guys. I really do like this. One more of these, guys, and we are finito. I really like it. I've been wanting to do this for so long. I started painting in decoupage. Let's see. I started painting this, gosh, back in January, probably, or maybe even before. And then I decoupaged it. I think I might have done that after I had my surgery, and then I just finished painting it a few weeks ago. All the gold accents and whatnot. This one's gonna be hard to get in here because I gotta fight that bumper shoot parasol. Okay, I think we got her. I think we got her, guys. I might just, like I said, I might just add one more. I don't know. I think we're good. I think we're good, guys. Other than the fact, I might just take what extra we have here. I see an empty spot. I see just a little empty spot there. I'll have to pick that. I don't know why I didn't. Silly. Just a little spot right here. And that's about the only bare spots I think I see. Like I said, if there's anywhere, I'll probably add this other one too. If there's anywhere that I can still see the moss and everything, I will add, or the foam, then I'll go back in through there and add a little bit more moss and stuff, because I can still see a little bit. I'll just adjust those and whatnot. But I think it turned, excuse me, please. But I think it turned out pretty cool. There you go. You can see that. See the bow. I just kind of screwed it up, but I think it turned out pretty cool. Here's kind of from the top. There. Whoops, sorry. Go down here. But I really like it. I think it turned out really cool. That one needs to come down a little bit. But yeah, just a little adjusting, and we're good to go. But I appreciate you guys hanging out with me tonight and putting up with me being late. I do apologize. I don't like to miss or be late because, you know, I'm here to do a job. But I do thank you for, you know, looking for me again when I couldn't get going tonight. But hopefully my update has taken care of that. And I will see you guys next week. I have no clue what I'm going to do. Thank you, Kathy. Thank you, Susan. Thanks, Daw. Thanks, Linda and Trace. I appreciate that a lot, you guys. But again, thank you guys so much. I've been wanting to do this one for you. I hope it kind of pushes you to the limit a little bit and makes you kind of think outside the box and just go for something that you haven't done before or whatever. That's kind of what I like to do. Thank you, LaDonna. But I appreciate you guys, and I really do love this. That's what I'm really kind of happy with, and I'll probably, you know me, I'll add something. Or just maybe a few more of these little green, these colorful things, but I don't think it needs too much. But anyway, guys, as always, laugh and live with a half full cup. When it's all black clouds, find the sun. Have a blessed rest of the week. And thank you all so much for hanging out with me tonight. And I can't see what y'all create. All right. Thank you, guys. Bye. Have a good week. Oh, bye. I didn't get to see.